it's Shannon with True Crime with Shannon, and I'm back with another video. But before we get into today's video topic, if you do me a quick favor, if you like the content that you're seeing, hit that like button for me, that thumbs up button. And also, I would appreciate if you guys would add a comment after you've seen the video. I do read every single one of the comments, and I love it when you guys comment and maybe bring up something that that you picked up on, and hey, maybe you pick up on something that I didn't. That's always cool. I love a good discussion. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I really appreciate it if you would, and also hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, with that said and done, let me do a missing persons poster before we get into today's video topic. And I'm making this one very large so that you guys can definitely read it very well. This is missing person Carlos Reyes. He is out of Danbury. No, there's no S on that. Danbury, Connecticut. He's 20 years old. He's a male Hispanic, 5'10", 170 pounds, brown eyes and black hair. He has been last seen, looks like, was March 29th of this year. So it's been a few months that he has been missing. And it looks like it says his car was engulfed in flames in Brewster, New York. So that's really strange. So let's see. It's definitely a different kind of situation here. Let's see what the poster says, these circumstances here. Danbury police are asking for the public's help to find Carlos Reyes. He's 20 years old. Police say Reyes was a DoorDash driver and driver for hire whose family last saw him on the night of 3/20 and spoke to him the morning of 3/29. Excuse me, that's 3/28. So he was last seen on March 28th, and they last spoke to him on the morning of March 29th. His car was found engulfed in flames that night, just over the border between Brewster, New York, but there was no sign of Reyes. That's really strange. He was last seen wearing black sweatpants, a black sweater, and red Ugg slippers. He regularly wore 3 gold chains around his neck, each with a pendant. Anyone with information is asked to contact Detective Justin Williams, and there's his email there, j.williams@danbury Connecticut ct.gov, or you can call him at 203-796-1601. They are using hashtags where is Carlos and hashtag Carlos Reyes. That is definitely a different kind of situation. I had not heard of this one before. So that's really strange. I may have to look into this one because he was a DoorDash and driver for hire, and they found his car engulfed in flames, but he was not with his vehicle. That's definitely an odd situation, and hopefully he's okay. But if you have any information on Carlos, please do contact the authorities so that they can hopefully get him home to his family. So I'm going to cover again, I haven't covered it in a while, the Dylan Rounds case. There's kind of been some developments. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on. I've been loosely following it. There's just so much. It's kind of gotten a little bit, crazy throughout it. I've been able to follow. There's one of my friend YouTubers, the Mob Crew. If you guys are aware of Chris, he has done excellent coverage throughout this case. He's out there in Utah, so he was actually out there with drones and that sort of stuff, and he was doing some searching throughout this. So he had some of the best coverage that I came about, but so definitely he's in my featured featured channels that I subscribe to. So definitely check out Chris at the Mob Crew, and also Grizzly True Crime on Gizla. She's also done some coverage on this as well, and she's also listed in my featured channels there. So this one here is from looks like Channel 4. And they mentioned the Utah in here affiliate. But let's see. Salt Lake City, ABC 4. That's where it came out of. Let's see what we have going on. Lance Kelly and Ty Corbin had never met Dylan Rounds, yet they're determined to keep looking for him. Rounds disappeared in late May. He was operating his own farm near Lucin in western Box Elder County. Authorities have named James Brenner as a suspect in Rounds' disappearance. Brenner is currently under arrest on unrelated weapons charges. Kelly and Corbin lived near Montello, Nevada, a short distance from Lucin. Rounds was operating his own farm outside of Lucin. Kelly said he met Justin Rounds during the first days of his son's disappearance. It started as a promise to Justin, Dylan's dad, that we were going to search for him and not stop. Nearly every day, Kelly, his wife, and Corbin will be out looking for Rounds. Even though there's a $100,000 reward offered, they say they have no desire to take the money. All they want to do is find Dylan, and they understand the reality his parents are facing. We've come to think that he's probably not with us anymore, and he's out in the desert somewhere, said Corbin. My opinion is James Brenner did this. He knows the area, he's familiar with it. I agree. From what I've read, I believe James, I don't know if he did it alone, but I do believe he has something to do with Dylan's disappearance and potential demise, as they say, unaliving. So we, of course, have no evidence of that at this point. Earlier this month, Kelly was determined to find Brenner's property in hopes of finding clues. No one had been there until now. During a recent search, Kelly and his wife found it. They have a YouTube channel called Earthworm Infotainment and live stream or post their searches. The cabin search had over 47,000 views and countless comments from their viewers. Yeah, we found it, Kelly could be heard on the post. This is some more burnt wood. But Brenner's cabin was burned down. Kelly thought there had been an explosion, then his wife found something else. Kendra is down off the hill and she notices these shovels, so she yells over at me. There's some shovels over here, Kelly told ABC4. We come over and check them out. The shovels are standing up, straight out of the ground. It appeared the ground had recently been disturbed. He didn't search any further, but he contacted authorities. The tip brought law enforcement to Brenner's cabin a week ago. They didn't find any evidence that linked Brenner to the crime, but that won't stop them. They have continued to search along the railroad lines where big rocks and small boulders could easily cover up a body. They brave the 100-degree temperatures and are constantly alert for rattlesnakes. Yeah, I think it's hot here in Florida. I believe out the desert, it's got to be feel even as bad or worse. And I'm hearing just snakes out there are just. I can tell you what, I would not be wanting to search out there with all those snakes. Let's see. And after a search, the men are on YouTube answering questions. One recent episode took them deep into an underground mine. So Lance is being very careful in these mines, Corbin said. We don't want to have people to come out here and rescue us. He said to let others know they'll be searching and when to expect their return. For now, there are no plans to stop searching for Dylan. Until he's found, until someone finds him, said Corbin. We pray that anybody finds him, just not us. So that is a recent update. And there's also another update. Candice, Dylan's mom, wants the investigation to go to a higher level. She wants it to go to the state. So let me pull that article up as well here. Now this one here is from the U.S. Sun. I know some folks don't like the Sun. Like I said, I do tend to stick with the same news sources, but I don't know. The Sun does have some interesting information at times, and I believe that they do some decent coverage. But again, you got to take each news source as you come. So, okay. And this one's talking about how it's still, such a mystery with Dylan being gone and how his mom and stuff wants it to the investigation to, change. Okay. Troubling case. Mystery deepens 3 months after Dylan Rounds, 20, vanished from the desert town as parents slam ridiculous investigation. The parents of missing 20-year-old Dylan Rounds have requested a new team of detectives after slamming the sheriff's office for their ridiculous investigation with multiple errors. Dylan vanished almost 3 months ago on May 28th while working on his farm in Lucin, Utah. And there, of course, is Dylan with his mom. That's been a photo that's gone around the web. And here's the photo that most people are pretty aware of as far as Dylan. A local squatter, 59-year-old James Brenner, was arrested on a gun charge, which he pled not guilty to, and was named a suspect in Dylan's disappearance on July 7th, after he was in a trailer on the land where Dylan was last heard of, officials said. Dylan's parents, Justin Rounds and Candice Cooley, have asked the Box Elder County Sheriff's Office to give the case to the state of Utah with assistance from the FBI. Yeah, they haven't been too happy with the local police, the Box Elder police, pretty much from the get-go. They said the investigation has had, quote, multiple errors, omission, lies, and misconduct, in a letter sent to the sheriff's office on August 15th. We should not have to beg. Justin and Candice told East Idaho News that they were frustrated by the lack of communication between them and the police. If Box Elder can't even communicate with us as parents, can't even pick up the phone once a week, why are they even working his case? Because there's no point, Candice said. This is absolutely ridiculous. We should not have to beg for everything in this case. Now, I know from the beginning, Candice did initially have a lot of issues getting the authorities on Dylan's case, and that was an initial situation. And I know a lot of the mainstream media as well as the YouTube community was very helpful in getting it out there. And I know it looks like she's still not completely happy with, everything that's going on. And, I don't know about contacting her. I guess every week would, that's pretty reasonable. I mean, I don't know about every day, but definitely, pretty updated, regularly seems pretty reasonable to me. This is still pretty big case. They also said the cops didn't report Dylan missing in the National Missing and Unidentified Person System, NAMUS, until 4 weeks after he vanished, according to their letter. They also claimed that the sheriff's office didn't communicate properly with the Houston Department of Public Safety or report Dylan's disappearance to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Continued on their merry way. Dylan's parents claimed that the cops didn't care about an important piece of evidence. The key fob to Dylan's truck was brought back and placed in Dylan's camp trailer, according to his parents. However, they claimed investigators didn't seem to care. Yeah, apparently that key fob was missing and then it just appeared in his trailer, from what I read. It's very strange. Yeah, here you go. She's going to explain that. That happened on day number 3 after Dylan was gone. They didn't even think to treat it like anything suspicious, she said. Yeah, that was very strange. So it's got to figure somebody had it. They didn't start thinking something's not right. Somebody's bringing this kid's stuff back now and he's missing. No, nothing. They just continued on their merry way. Sensitive information about the key fob that the family had asked to remain quiet was also released on NAMUS on July 28th. The information wasn't even accurate, saying that the key fob went missing after Dylan disappeared, the outlet reported. The post has since been removed, and Dylan's parents were told it was accidentally submitted. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion at the beginning with some of this information. That key fob was definitely one of them. Delayed response. Dylan's parents say they haven't even been interviewed by detectives and that the police took way too long to interview Brenner. Brenner wasn't interviewed until June 7th, which was 10 days after Dylan last spoke with anyone. Dylan's parents believe Brenner knows what happened to their son, the outlet reported. Candice previously told East Idaho News she believes her son was taken and he did not leave his place willingly. That I actually do. I believe that she's correct on that. I definitely think that is something to that effect happened. A Nevada local who lives a short distance from Lucin told ABC4, "We've come to think that he's probably not with us anymore and he's out in the desert somewhere," said Ty Corbin. "My opinion is James Brenner did this. He knows the area. He's familiar with it." Candice told East Idaho News Brenner had an arrest warrant at the time Dylan disappeared. Box Elder County knew this. He could have been arrested on day 1, Candice told the outlet. You have a violent criminal, and you have a missing 19-year-old, all within 100 yards of each other, and you don't even think, let's go ahead and execute this warrant because we could take this guy to jail right now. Lost faith. Dylan's father, Justin, tried to trust the system, but it's gotten no answers in the last 3 months. I've told myself that I just gotta have faith they're doing what they're doing, Justin told the outlet. I've just kind of been hoping and praying that they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, but we haven't talked to them at all. I don't know anything that's going on. The sheriff's office hasn't publicly said much on the matter. We received their request, but we don't have a response from media outlets at this time. We are preparing a response to Dylan's parents first, Box Elder County Sheriff Deputy Cade Palmer said. We currently don't have any updates or new information on the investigation that we can share. This case continues to be actively investigated by the Box Elder County Sheriff's Office with the assistance of other law enforcement agencies. Okay, so that's basically the main updates. So Candice wants, and it looks like Justin, his dad wants the state to take over in the FBI, and Box Elder County does not seem to want to let the case go. So that's basically where things are. And let's watch a bit of video. This is Candice and Justin, and see what they've got to say.
We're out here filming this. We're looking for Dylan. They are not looking for Dylan. They are looking for YouTube hits, and they could potentially destroy maybe that one little thing that was missed, that when we get a different agency to go out there, could find.
So obviously Candice is really unhappy with the way Box Elder County is handling this case, and looks like again that Justin is right by her side on that. I think that they should just let it go to to the state and let the FBI continue to handle the case and see what happens. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it seems to be a lot of just mystery and not a lot of answers in this case. I do believe that James Brenner has something to do with Dylan Round's disappearance, but beyond that, I don't know. I mean, what happened to Dylan Rounds? Hopefully we can get some answers soon on that, and be able to get some resolution for this family. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think happened to Dylan? I mean, after 3 months at this point, do you guys have any thoughts or theories, or let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear them. If you've got any thoughts, those have been following this case, and let me know. We can have a discussion on that. And with that said, that's going to be it for today. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. On your way out, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up for me, and make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you think about this case, and hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you guys have a great day, and stay safe.